We made it to 7. Mama, say 7. Mama, say 7. Now you're going to be quiet. This whole time I've been talking, you've been talking. So say 7. Not 8, 7. Hi Couple More, welcome back to another video. This channel is all about sharing my experience as a mom and give you guys tips along the way. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for future videos and we'll get started. Okay, what's today's video is going to be about? What's today's video going to be about? Do you know? Do you know? You don't know? Okay, so today's video is going to be 7 mom postpartum tips. So I'm just going to hop right into it. So tip number 1 is, and I have them written down on sticky notes so I wouldn't forget. Take as much free things from the hospital as you can. So the hospital usually gives out like those postpartum underwear and postpartum pads, and they give out like pumping stuff, like pumping phalanges and bottles and all that type of stuff. Like get as much stuff as you can, like burping cloths and even diapers and wipes, and the hospital gives you a lot of stuff for free. And you just, if you need something, please ask them, and I'm pretty sure they'll be able to give it to you. But yeah, get as much free stuff from the hospital as you can, because it will really help out when you get home and you are either still in pain or just in general trying to let your body heal. So that goes into number 2, which is take it easy and let your body heal. So I had this bad because my daughter was a preemie, and so she was in the NICU for 26 days. So I didn't want to stay still. The only thing that forced me, Mama, the only reason that forced me to sit down for a certain amount of time is because my husband, he had to go to work and he didn't get off work until 5 o'clock. So then right at 5 o'clock, I was ready to go straight to the hospital to see Noel. So I didn't really get that time to just let my body heal, because every day I was back and forth from the hospital. And then I had a little scares with my C-section scar and my incision. Like blood was coming out and it was pussing up and stuff. So I just say heal your body. Even if you had a natural or vaginal birth, still let your body heal and just take it easy for that first 6 weeks. And so the next, Mama, you slobbing all on me. The next is stock up on freezer food, or like meal prep in advance, like before you have the baby, and put those in the freezer, because that's one thing that I didn't do. So like I said, my husband was at work still until 5 o'clock, so I wouldn't really eat during the day because like I said, I had a C-section. So I had the scar, so I could barely walk anywhere. So I barely ate during the day, and when he got off of work, we would always eat out. So that didn't do anything good for my weight, and I was already overweight because I just had a baby. So yeah, keep food in your house so you'll be able to just microwave it, or maybe just throw it in the oven or something, instead of standing around trying to cook a whole meal. The next tip is spend time with your baby alone before you start inviting your family over. Why are you so hyper? But spend time with your baby alone before you start inviting family members over. That was dear to my heart because, like I said, my baby was in the NICU for 26 days, so I never really got that bonding time to where I just got her by myself alone and was able to bond with her and just get to know my baby by myself before everybody started to come and try to see her or whatever. So when she came home from the hospital, I made it a point for just our family to bond with Noel for about 2 weeks before I started letting visitors come over. Tip number 5 is find a routine that works for you and your baby. And we like to always get different people's advice, or other people love to give their advice, but you always have to figure out what works good for you and your baby. You have to, all babies are different personalities, and this one right here, she didn't play about her food, so I just knew that every 2 to 3 hours she was going to be waking up screaming. My process was I knew to have her bottle ready every 2 to 3 hours, waiting in the fridge, or I'll have it already warmed up because I knew she was going to wake up and just be screaming. So know your baby and get a routine down pat. Tip number 6, take care of yourself during this time as well, because especially if you're a new mom like I was, you're always worried about the baby, if the baby is okay, and just doing everything is centered around the baby. You have to make sure that you are taking that time for yourself, whether that's showers or baths or just putting on makeup, just stuff like that, just self-care, reading books, journaling, stuff like that. Just make sure you're doing things that you like to do that's gonna relax you and ease your mind, because that's really important. Tip number 7. We made it to 7. Mama, say 7. Mama, say 7. Now you're going to be quiet. This whole time I've been talking, you've been talking. So say 7. Not 8, 7. So the last tip is, when you are healed or fill up enough to it, please get out the house. We are stuck in the house most of the time when we have a newborn baby. So my advice is to take some time out to get out the house, but make sure you're healed first. Like I said, I was able to get out the house. I was able to get out the house because she was in the NICU, but when she came home, I was like mostly in the house all day, and that can be really stressful. That can be really down and depressing. That can be really boring. Just make sure you're getting out the house, even if it's like going out to eat or to a movie or just to get your nails done or pedicure or something like that. Just take some time to get out the house. Ask for help if you need help with somebody watching her or watching your child, him or her. Just take that time to get out the house. Don't feel guilty about it, because we all need to take care of ourselves. So that was our video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Say bye-bye. Bye. This video is going to be the 10 baby girl names that I love but didn't end up using, obviously, because what's your name, Mama? Say Noel.